Hello everyone, today I'm back for another Minecraft statue tutorial. Today we're going to be building Black Canary from DC Comics. I'd like to give a special shout out to Gamer and Anime Lover 13. Thank you for the support on the channel. He's actually the one who recommended the statue. I was going to get around to it eventually, but I figured I would rush out a little faster since he asked for it, or she. Thank you for watching. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So to build Black Canary, you're going to need black concrete, gray concrete, blue terracotta, cyan terracotta, white terracotta, block netherite, stone button, red terracotta, white wool, blue wool, stripped spruce wood, and stripped birch wood. So once you have all those together, we can go ahead and begin. So we're going to start Black Canary off with a row of 8 with your black concrete. For the next row, we're going to do 1 black concrete, 2 blocks of netherite, 2 black concrete, 2 blocks of netherite, 1 black concrete. Your next row is an entire row of black concrete. Next row is 1 black concrete, 2 blocks of netherite, 2 black concrete, 2 blocks of netherite, 1 black concrete. Next row is an entire row of black concrete. Next row we're going to do 2 gray concrete, 1 cyan, 2 gray, 1 cyan, terracotta, 2 gray concrete. And then we are going to repeat that 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. If I can place blocks right, golly. So just like this. And then for the final 2 rows, we are going to do gray concrete on the end 2 blocks, just like this. And then in the middle, we're going to do another cyan going up, and then 2 black concretes here, and then 4 right here. Just to make sure that's right. Yep, it is. So yep, this is what you should have. It's the front of the legs. So moving on to the torso. We're going to go ahead and do an entire row of black concrete. Before we move further, though, let's mark out the hands. So we're going to do 2 white terracottas and then 1 black. Go ahead and do the same thing the other side, of course, just like that. So we are going to do another row of black concrete right here in the torso. The next row we are going to do 4 black concrete, 1 cyan terracotta, 3 black concrete. Go ahead and place a stone button on that cyan terracotta. Next row is entirely black concrete. Now we're going to do, these end segments are going to be 3D, so we'll come back to them in a minute. But what we're going to do real quick is we're going to focus on the 4 middle blocks. So right here we're going to place 2 black concrete, 1 cyan terracotta, 1 black concrete. And again, place the stone button on the cyan terracotta. And real quick, let's just place the black concrete here, and then a cyan terracotta right on here, a stone button on it. Just get that out of the way. You can go ahead and fill in these 2 rows, which is black concrete. The row above this is entirely black concrete. The row above this, however, we're going to do a black concrete on the ends, and then 2 white terracotta in the middle. And then we're going to do 2 rows of white terracotta. And then the final row is going to be an entire row of black concrete. And we're going to place 2 stone buttons here in the middle. And that is her kind of choker. Moving on to the torso, what we're going to do is we're going to bring this forward by 1. You don't have to, but I'm going to because it makes it look better. We're going to do 2 blue terracottas down here on the bottom. We are going to do 3 rows of blue concrete. Then from left to right, we're going to do 1 blue concrete, 1 blue terracotta. Do this again. Then we're going to do 2 blue terracotta, and then actually same thing for the final row. So yeah, this is what you should have. Same thing over here. I'm actually going to fill this all in too. There we go. Yeah, same thing over here. Just going to do the 2 right here. Bring this all the way up just like this. And yeah, that is the front of the torso. Moving on to the arms, we are going to just do 3 rows of black concrete. We're then going to do a row of blue terracotta, and then the rest of the arm is entirely blue concrete. It's pretty simple stuff. Other arm's the exact same. Let's do the 3 rows of black concrete. That is not blue terracotta. Row blue terracotta, and the rest of the arm is blue concrete. Just like this. For the sides of the build, they're not really anything crazy. You're pretty much just going to drag everything back by 3, and that's about it. So we're going to do 3 black concrete, and we're going to go on top of this by 4 additional rows. Then we're going to do all of the gray concrete here. By the way, if you want to make this skin, you're more than welcome to. I just didn't want it to be as revealing as that is, so I went with gray concrete instead. I'm going to bring this back by 3. That's the wrong button. Pick this all the way up. So yeah, it's a pretty simple statue. I mean, there's not a lot going on, but fill in the shoulders by 2. Let's go ahead and do this side of the statue. Bring this back by 3. Yeah, there's so many DC characters, it's kind of hard to keep up with how many there are, so I've got a lot to build. So moving on to the back, that was the sides, pretty simple. The back is also very simple. The back is pretty much just going to be a carbon copy of the front for the most part. The boots are entirely black though, so we can go ahead and do that real quick. So the boots are solid black concrete. We're then going to do the 4 rows again of this, or 5 rows, I guess. Go ahead and do this part real quick. Let's do our what is that? 4 rows of black concrete. The buttons are not on the back, so you don't have to put those back here. And then we're going to do an entire row of blue terracotta. And then this is all just blue concrete. This is where the hair is going to be, so we really don't have to put much back here. So it's all going to be covered up. And then for the back of the arms, I mean, it's just the exact same as the front. So there's nothing to it. And there we go. That is the back of the statue. And I guess while we're here, we can go ahead and let's get rid of all these minus the white terracotta and the red terracotta. We'll need those. And we'll need the stone button. But let's get up the white wool, blue wool, stripped spruce wood, and stripped birch wood. But everything else we can ditch. So real quick, what we're going to do is we're just going to place a row of just whatever right here. And then right beneath this, we're going to do 3 rows of birch wood coming downward. You're going to have to place it just like this so you get the desired texture we're looking for. Right beneath this, we're going to go in a block, and we're going to do 2 rows. Just like this. And then for the final row, we're going to go in another block and just do 4 right here. So for the head, what we're going to do is, what's the best way to do this? For starters, let's do a row of temporary blocks right back here. And we're just going to put birch wood all back here. Get rid of all that. So this side of the head is entirely birch wood, so we can go ahead and just do that real quick. And we'll place a temporary block right here. And actually, you're going to place a birch wood right here. It's going to go down by 1 right there. So you can go ahead and do that real quick. But on top of this, we're going to go by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And like I said, this entire side is just birch wood. So, you don't have to worry about putting any other kinds of blocks here. The back is entirely birch wood. I'm also curious whenever they're going to adapt Black Canary into a project, or where they will, because I mean right now it's kind of uncertain. For this side, we're just going to do how I normally do the hairs of male characters. So we're going to bring the white terracotta all the way up, and we're going to do 4 birch wood right here, and the rest of this we're just going to take all the way up, just like this. Next, we're going to do 1 white terracotta here with 1 on top. We're going to do 2 white terracottas on top of that, and then 3 birch. Next, we're going to do this, so 4 white terracottas, and then we're going to do strip birch wood. We're then going to put a stone button right here. That's our earring. Next, we are going to do 1, 2, 3 white terracottas, and then the rest is birch. And then the final row, we are going to do 1, 2 white terracottas, 1 strip spruce wood, and then the rest is just strip birch wood. So just like this. And then the top is entirely just birch wood. Moving on to the front of the face, we're going to pull this forward by 2 with the white terracottas right here, so just like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place 2 red terracottas in the middle here, and we're going to place white terracottas all around that, just like this. We are then going to do a white wool over here, or in the kind of ends, a blue wool next to those, and then 2 white terracottas in the middle. We are then going to do 2 strip spruce woods on top of the eyes right here, and then the rest of the front is entirely white terracotta. So then what we're going to do is we're going to add in all the 3D details. We're going to place a temporary block right here. We can get out our birch wood and take this all the way up to the second to last block. So just like that. We are then going to place a wood right underneath the eye. We're going to take this all the way up to the top block. We're then going to place one on the eyebrow, and we're going to take this up to the top block as well. And then we're going to place one right here and take this up by 2. So just like this. And then we're going to place a temporary block on the eyebrow right here. Take this all the way up to the second to last block. And then right here we're going to place 2 temporary blocks, and we're going to do this 2 by 2 kind of shape. And yeah, once you've done that, you will have completely finished your Black Canary statue. So yeah, let me get rid of my hand here. So yeah, guys, that's Black Canary. Yeah, pretty simple statue. Not a lot going on, so I thought it was pretty simple at least. So, but yeah, guys. And by the way, if you want to add her like actually screaming, you can always like open her mouth and like put light gray stained glass coming out of it. So that's up to you guys. So, but yeah, guys, I built this really close to Spectre. That was my bad. So, but yeah, guys, thank you guys all for watching. And yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this for a second just for the thumbnail. It's gonna bother me if I don't. Sorry, Spectre. Yeah, guys, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye-bye.